Gyepi evening it is message some bands, Gyepi day, Gyepi morning, Gyepi afternoon, Gyepi evening, Gyepi night. As long as you're not sleeping while watching me, I guess. Gyepi evening it is. Everyone so far did hear about Elf on the Shelf, but were you ready for the fox in the box? Were you ready for that? It's me, in a small version. The fox in a box is here, and today we are going to continue with UsoNatsu visual novel, The Girls Love visual novel that we did play last time as well. I was thinking about streaming a bit of Suika before, but no. I want to catch up with the visual novel so far. I want to see how it evolves. Last time, we did have to confront the best friend of the girl we are basically dating, and she did confirm that she's a lesbian. So yeah, but we did reply that we are not interested so far in dating that girl, and we do not have those type of things for her. But no, I bet we will pretty soon, so we can continue with the game. I did commission this VTuber Plus on a whim once I found it. Give me a moment so I can mention the artist here, because I really love their work, how they realized it. They were super extra fast with it. Let's see. Where's their link again? Appa. So, this is the amazing artist behind the Fox in the Box model. Jesus, I have to log in once again to be able to use the chat. What's going on? Give me a moment, Cinnamon Buns. Begin with the scoof once again. Oh. Just a moment. I don't know why Streamlabs decided to tilt today. So, to give me a moment so I can log in once again in order to mention the artist. Oh. Why can't I log in? Please do give a moment. I see. A single minute and we are done with the chat issue. I promise. I do promise that much. Amazing, changing screens while inserting the code. Amazing. Thank you, Streamlabs. So, we're finally here, and I can shout out the artist. Goodness! There we go. This is the artist that is behind the Fox in a Box. Hi Gyepi, Twitch is being evil. I watched 8 commercials already. Oh, I do believe it's the commercials that you do watch before the stream, yeah. I did increase slightly the amount of minutes so that I can gain those Fox coins, you see. Since some things changed in a way that it's better to the streamer. Okay. Ginger tea brew. Nothing better than that. Okay, so, Cinnamon Buns. Now we do be ready to continue with the game. I hope you enjoyed this amazing form of me. This is the most beautiful, perfect form of me that you will ever be able to see, I swear. This is my true self. The fox has evolved and has shown her true self, finally. Yeah, but there was something being buggy. I couldn't see that chat box, so I had to refresh the website 4 times. Oh! That's super weird. Sorry about that. Okay. On to the game. Did I enable the audio? Yes, so I did. We have to check out on the audio levels just yet, because so far I can hear no music. Maybe if I make it louder, but I don't think so. Nope, it's pretty much a silent scene. Okay, let's go, cinnamon buns. It's lunchtime the next day, which is Tuesday. So we're so far rewriting the memories of the girl that did ask us for help, to help her forget her brother, and also she seems to have sort of decided on what she's willing to do in the future, which was the main trouble for her. That is the trouble that we're sharing actually together. We also didn't know what to put in the questionnaire, what we want to be in the future. That's relatable. I had no idea what I did put back then, but I was like, huh? Why are you asking me now what I want to be in the future? Well, a fox in the box it is. Future is now. It sounds like some kind of spot. I should be heard for a spot. I feel like it will be my destiny to promote stuff while being a fox in the box. I think everyone would buy products that way. So, it's lunchtime the next day, which is Tuesday. So the girl so far did decide what she is willing to do in the future from what she mentioned. But for some reason, she didn't return the questionnaire just yet. And her friend, that is blushy, angry at us, because she is jelly of her best friend, because she actually does have love feelings for her best friend, did confront us, and we did mention that we had no such feelings for her, because we are just yet heartbroken, with feelings for that Susie teacher from way back then, and whatnot. And she did confirm that she is a lesbian. So, yeah. What I did mention right away when I opened the game has been confirmed officially. And to be so many different things as a kid firefighter, tap dancer, glass blower. You can be anything, Carbon. You can be what you want. And I'm not saying that just to say so. But if you do put your work and mind and heart to it, I believe you can be anything. Like maybe not a flying bird, not yet. But yeah, coming to plants and whatnot. How many times will I read this sentence? We do not know, but we will be able to proceed with the game. Maybe. It's lunchtime the next day, which is Tuesday. Lately, I've been spending every lunch period with Shiori and Riku. So, Shiori is the girl that we're helping, and Riku is the jelly friend. That has become our friend as well.
Kaoru, 今日はお昼買ってるんだな.
You're buying lunch today, Kaoru? Please do let me know if I should bump the audio or whatnot. I'm gonna make it slightly louder to me, I think. I think this should be working well to you, doesn't it? Okay. So.
朝寝坊しちゃって。
I accidentally slipped in, so I didn't have time to make anything.
立花さんはいつもお弁当を自分で作っていますものね。夜中まで勉強していたんですか?
You always make your own lunch, Tachibana-san. Were you up late last night studying?
してたと思う?
Also, Cinnamon Buns, a quick question, since I cannot really check from here right now. Is my model bouncing when the girls are speaking or not? Just to be sure that I set everything properly. Asking chat for input, pretty please. And I'm also having my snacky snack. Adoro it is. So yummy. I'll check when they talk. Thank you kindly. Are you asking me that seriously?
いいえ、していないと思って聞きました。
No, I asked it because I didn't think you did.
ひどいな。で、何してたんだ?
Wow, harsh. So what were you doing anyway? You're jumping, it's all good. Thank you kindly. Amazing it is. I was actually missing being a PNG tuber, so it feels nice to return to be one, even though it's temporary for festivities, but who knows. Maybe I will be a fox in the box for World January, who knows. Until the debut, so not World January actually, but yeah. Sounds sweet. Also, the box is very cozy. Wow, harsh. So what were you doing anyway?
ゲーム
Playing a game. Gyepi, the fox in the box, is a gift that keeps on giving. Yasu. It may be a sushi gift, a heartwarming gift, a horrific gift, a happy gift, a loud gift, a scoffy gift. It can be anything you want. The both seem surprised by my answer. I'm not a big gamer, so I can understand why they're taken back. They both seem familiar with the game, so I sent them invitation codes. Gamer friends! I see. Explain how I'll get a special reward if they redeem the code and start playing.
みんなでゲームすんのも面白いかもな。まあ来週から試験1週間前なんだけどさ。
It might be fun to play together, so we do have exams next week.
部活休みになるんだよね。時間あるじゃん。
Which means you don't have to practice this week, right? So you have time.
勉強すんだよ。
To study, not play games.
リクのお弁当も美味しそう。そぼろご飯
Your lunch looks really good, Riku. Is that soboro rice? What type of rice is that? Me is not informed. Me is interested in food.
昨日の残りだけどな。まあ、私はママに作ってもらってるから不満とかはねえよ。美味しいしな。
Leftovers from dinner last night. My mom made it for me. I can't complain. It's pretty good.
ドーナツじゃないんだ。
Not donuts though. Right. Last time she did eat so many donuts. I totally understand that. Donut is like magic. When I googled soboro rice, it seems to some kind of chicken dish. Chicken!
いや、ドーナツは主食にならねえだろ。
You can't eat donuts as a main meal. Oh. I thought she would eat them anytime, really. From the last time seeing her eat them.
そういう常識はあるんだ。
Well, yeah, that's just common sense. After seeing her reaction to these donuts yesterday at Diana Deer, I'm almost surprised that she's aware of that. Same! She's got an athlete-sized lunchbox, noticeably larger than mine. And Shiori's lunchbox is one step up from Riku's.
しおりのお弁当はあ、エビフライだね。
What do you have, Shiori? Oh, fried shrimp.
昨日新鮮なエビがスーパーに売っていたので買ってみました。
Yep, shrimp was on sale at the grocery store yesterday, so I got some.
私めんどくさがりだから揚げ物はめったにやらないんだ。美味しそう。
I rarely fry things since it's such a pain in the butt, but it looks good. Get yourself an air fryer. This way, the meals won't be that heavy, and it's quick, and you have to do nothing but place food inside it. This spot was offered by Fox in the Box.
もしかして一口欲しいんですか？立花さんのお弁当の唐揚げと交換ならいいですよ。
Do you want a bite? I trade you a shrimp for a piece of that fried chicken.
本当？じゃあちょうだい。
Trading food. That's sweet. The company I work at is giving me an air fryer this year as a Christmas bonus. Oh my goodness, that's a huge one! But the Kato, they took home a box with food. They're all about food here, as always said. He did take home a padoru, Parmesan cheese, giant one, I mean, salame, and some wine, I think, but we do not drink alcohol here. And what else? There were some other things. The box is full, pretty much like this box of the Fox in the Box. But well, no regretti for the padoru. It's yummy. Really? Yes, please.
はい、どうぞ。
Here, open up. Oh my, I wanna see the reaction of the friend right now. She's going all ababa. She picks up a piece of fried shrimp from her lunchbox before bringing it over to my mouth. I know she wants me to eat it straight from her chopsticks, but I can practically feel the weight of Riku's gaze. There we go! I lift up my lunchbox and Shiri ends up placing the shrimp on top of my rice.
あれ？リクも食べたい？じゃあリクは何と交換する？
Huh? Do you want some too, Riku? What can you trade me?
どうしよう。食べ終わっちゃったけど。
Huh? Oh gosh, I already ate my entire lunch. Give me a single moment. I'm gonna put away the plate so I'm comfier here with you, Cinnamons. Be right back. Okay, much better. And I still somehow always forget to add those new channel point redeems that I was planning to add so long ago. I really want to add some new thingies here to interact together. And I'm going to make some hummus, but I'll still listen. Oh, yummy! Take care and thank you kindly for stopping by, Carbon. It's very appreciated.
私1本もらっちゃったし、半分あげるよ。
Here, let me give you half of my piece.
カオル。
Awa! She sounds pretty happy. In light of our conversation yesterday, I don't think that's just because she's hungry. Shuri's shrimp has none of the usual graziness of fried food. It's thick, soft, and the seasoned panko crust makes it sweet yet savory, the perfect addition to any bento. I just ate my snacks. Don't do that to
そう
me.
いえば、しおりのお弁当のおかずもらったの初めてだったね。
Also, Cinnamons, it seems like nowadays I'm doing nothing much but eating tangerines 24 hours per day. Tangerines are yummy. And I'm trying to not eat that many snackies and usual stuff, you know. So I do eat tangerines instead. Those and tea brews, as always. It seems to be working. It seems to be working. As long as I don't give in to Domut hell. But no, I'm not purchasing any Domut so that we can eat properly. This is so good. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've got to try your cooking.
だろ？しおりって料理上手なんだよ。
Same, you're such a good cook, Shuri.
このクオリティを毎日維持するの大変じゃない？
Isn't it hard to meet such high standards every day?
父のお弁当も一緒に作っていますし、もう慣れちゃいました。
I make my dad's lunch at the same time. I've long since gotten used to it. Oh. I see.
そっか、お父さんの。
I see you're the lunch maker in your household. So like, last time's stream of this game was a tad on the... Not even a tad, a lot on the emotional and heavyish side, even though it turned out to be like comforting in the end. Shuri did reveal did recount us about her mother passing away. And also she did tell us that the brother that she's willing to forget, at least coming to the memories, she mentioned it, the brother also did pass away. Yeah. And we even re-encountered the teacher that broke up with us. Not even broke up, she just used us and we were not even in a relationship. But yeah, that one. That sneaky teacher. But in the end we comforted each other among friends. And that was quite sweet. From what she's told me, it sounds like her dad often works late and tends to go out of town over the weekends on business trips. He's probably too busy to take care of general household tasks, making sure he picks up the slack, which includes making everyone's lunch. And on top of all that, she also attends cram school and maintains stellar grades. Meanwhile, I'm over here wasting time and money on phone games.
料理といえば明日は調理実習ですね。その話をするのを忘れていました。
Speaking of which, we have cooking class tomorrow. I forgot to mention it earlier. Goodness, I never got to take any cooking classes at school, but there was that one time we had to prepare a salad. Like the salad did consist of apple, carrot, and sugar. But yeah, I was in elementary school back then. I think it was 2nd grade. And yeah, I was proud. And we even got to eat it afterwards. And I did prepare that type of salad, so-called salad, every day at home. And everyone was going crazy. Like, stop preparing that dish with the carrot and apple and the sugar. We've eaten plenty of that, but I just wanted to show off my skills, you know? Yeah, a satisfied little fox it was. She's still a satisfied little fox, so yeah.
もう明日か。食材の分担どうしよっか。
Oh no, it's tomorrow? How should we decide who brings what?
明日
Wait, what's this about tomorrow?
明日調理実習の授業で私たちは同じ班になってるんですよ。基本的な調味料以外の食材は生徒が各自で用意することになってるんです。
We're all going to be in the same group for a cooking lesson. Aside from basic seasonings, students are expected to bring their own ingredients.
へえ、そうなんだ。
Oh, I had no idea. Well, good morning it is, sweetheart.
おいおい、話聞いてなかったのかよ。寝てたんじゃねえか？
Weren't you listening to a word I just said? Did you fall asleep or
可
something?
能性はある。メニューは何なの？
Maybe, so what are we
カレー
cooking?
です。
Curry.
わあ。
そっか。調理実習って言うけど、しおりとか私とかカレーくらいの料理なら普通にできるし、いらなくない？
I see, but we both know how to cook curry just fine. So what do we need a lesson for? Experience. The bonding among friends. The motivation. The group labor. And the yummy food.
私も含めろっつーの。まあ授業なんだから仕方ないだろ。
Don't leave me out. Well, I guess you can since we're all in the same class.
では食材の分担を決めましょう。
Let's figure out what we're all bringing then. She says cheerfully while taking out a notepad and compiling a list of necessary ingredients. Carrots, onions, potatoes, garlic, curry roots, and of course,
鶏肉と
chicken.
え、ちょっと待って。
Huh? Hang
ど
on.
うしたんですか？
What's wrong?
カレーって言ったら普通牛肉じゃない？
Isn't curry usually made with beef?
そんなことはないと思いますけれど。
I don't agree with that. Whoa. Shiori's tone is so unexpectedly pointed that it causes Riko to cry out in surprise. Shiori immediately delves into an explanation of why chicken is the correct choice of meat for curry in the same no-nonsense voice.
鶏肉はジューシーで美味しいですし、手羽元も一緒に入れれば旨味も出ます。何より値段も低めでお肉たっぷりにできますし、お肉が多くても嫌な感じがしません。
Chicken is both juicy and delicious, and you can throw in the wings for some extra flavoring. Best of all, it's cheaper than beef, meaning you can splurge on a lot of meat without feeling guilty about it.
それに昔からうちではカレーといえばチキンだったんです。
Also, ever since I can remember, my family made curry with chicken.
へえ、でも私は牛肉のカレーが好きだな。
I see, but I prefer beef curry.
リクはどっちがいいんですか？
Which do you like most, Riku?
私はどっちでもいい。いや、チキンカレー美味しいよな。
Both sound good to me. Wait, no. Chicken curry sounds delicious.
リクはそっちにつくんだね。じゃあ対決しよっか。
So you're on her side, huh? Let's settle this once and for all.
はあ？
What? Knew Riku would be on Shiori's side, same. To be honest, I agree with Riku in that both sound good to me, but seeing Shiori get so worked up over curry is pretty amusing, and I find myself wanting to tease her a little
語
more.
源の体育。今日はプールじゃなくてテニスだったよね。それで対決。しおりとリク、どっちが戦う？
Fifth period gym class, we're playing tennis instead of swimming, right? So we decide which meet we use then. Who's going to volunteer to take me on? Oh wow!
リク、お願い、頑張って。
It's your time to shine, Riku. Good luck. Oh my.
私かよ。いや、しおりのためならやってやるよ。
Me? Well, if it's for Shiori's honor, then I'll do it. She got the power now.
その息だね。燃えてきた。
That's the spirit. I can feel your enthusiasm from here. This is my chance to get revenge for losing the swim race the other day. After finishing up lunch, we head to the locker room to change into our gym clothes. School grounds, 1 p.m. At our school, the schedule is set up so that when the girls are in the pool, the guys are in the gym or in the field, and vice versa. Today we're playing tennis. We had several tennis sessions throughout the semester. Riku crushed me in the pool, but I feel a little more confident this time around, since I'm actually pretty nimble on my feet. Fifth period starts, and after stretching and a short warm-up, we're given time to play around freely. All three of us are eagerly swinging our rackets. For a moment I watched Shiori and Riku hit the ball back and forth, lost in thought.
あれ、しおりも結構上手くない？
Huh? You're pretty good, Shiori. Her movements are slightly awkward, and yet the way she holds the racket, it makes it seem almost like an extension of her own body.
え、知らねえのか？しおりは中学の頃テニス部入ってたぞ。軟式の方だけど。
Joey. Huh? You didn't know? Shiori was in the tennis club in the middle school. Well, soft tennis.
そうなの？
Wait, really?
はい、勉強しなくちゃいけなかったので1年生の時だけでしたけど。
As long as it's not gonna be her to play against us. Yeah, I had to focus on my studies too, so I only played in my first year.
言っとくけど、私も中学の頃はテニス部だったぞ。私も1年で辞めて水泳部に入ったけどさ。
By the way, I was in the tennis club in middle school too. No, I also quit after my first year, but to join the swim team. No, we're not lucky here.
聞いてないんだけど。
Huh? I didn't know that. I'm getting an uncomfortable sense of déjà vu here. Oops. Sorry about that. Shiori isn't half bad, but it's clear after watching them that Riku is much better.
さて、そろそろいいだろ。やろうぜ、カオル。
That's enough warming up. Let's go, Kaoru. Riku says, shouldering her racket. Every single word out of her mouth radiates confidence. Riku, the high-endurance athlete and former member of the tennis club, versus me, a long-time member of the stay-at-home club. Ouch. And yet there's still a chance I might be able to win. We do be confident.
始めよう。
Okay, let's start. We decide to make the rules as easy as possible. Whoever gets to 5 points first wins, and we alternate who serves with each rally. This is the best we can do with the limited amount of time we have. I'm serving first. Oh, LCG it is! Povojti! Give me a moment. It do be screenshot time. I love how they use the lights here. And also the animated light particles as well. Pretty cool.
意外とうまいんだ。おい。
Oh, more than one it is. Hey, you're better than I thought. Riku is so pretty, by the way. Oh my. Riku misses, perhaps caught off guard, by the speed of my serve. I guess I handled a tennis racket far better than she was expecting. I never took lessons or joined a club, but...
子供の頃から中2くらいまで家族とよく遊びでやってたからさ。
I used to play with my family for fun up until my second year in middle school.
ずるいぞ。
What? That's unfair.
真っ向勝負じゃん。全部で5点しかないんだから。今のは大きいよ。
I'd say it makes us even, and since the winner only needs 5 points, an early lead counts for a lot.
今度は私の番だからな。
Huh. The next point is mine. I return her serve. It's not a hard volley to return, and I handle it calmly. Our rally continues, the ball bouncing back and forth, while I wait for the right moment.
そこだ。
Take that! Smash! Wow, that's not exactly what it sounded like, but I managed to slam the ball to the opposite side of the court from where Riku's standing.
連続ポイントゲット。
That's 2 in a row.
普通にうまいじゃないかよ。
That's nothing special.
テニス部に比べたら全然。
I think it is, considering I'm playing against a member of the tennis club. Yasu. We had to be proud of ourselves. The match continues, it's my turn to serve. She manages to return my volley, and nets a point. It's Riku's serve, but I get the point, ending her winning streak before it can begin. We're now 3-1.
やっちゃった。
I can't believe this!
今の私はテニスのお姫様だからね。
I guess that makes me the princess of tennis, right?
意味わかんねえよ。
I have no idea what that means.
運も味方につけてるってことだよ。あ、
It means Lady Luck's on my side. Oh. As if to prove me wrong, the ball lands out of bounds. I hit it again, but I missed that one too, giving up a point to Riku. Oh my.
よし、流れ変わったんじゃねえか。
The tides are turning in my favor. Shiori suddenly interrupts Riku's boasting.
リク、立花さんなんてやっつけちゃえ。
Riku! Green Tachibana sign to the dirt.
しおり、カオルともうそんなに仲良く。
Shiori, that's your friend you're talking about? I figured Shiori's cheer of support would make Riku happy, but instead a shadow falls over her face. Yeah, that was a bit unexpected, but nice. She drops her gaze for a moment before immediately looking back at me. Crap, 1 point to go!
いや、なんかそれ支援乗ってない？
Hey, no sweat, don't take it personally.
うるせえ
Shut up! The ball she hits seems somehow stronger and heavier than before.
面白いじゃん。
Interesting. I hit it dead on. The sounds of our rally echoed through the gym like an epic battle, at least in our own minds. School classroom, 1:52 p.m. And then we return to class. Having gym class immediately after lunch is bad for my stomach. Lack of sleep combined with pushing myself way too hard ends up leaving me feeling sick. After dragging myself to the locker room and changing back into my school clothes, I slump into my desk.
惜しかったな。
Oof, I was so close.
リクさすが
I knew you'd win, Riku.
いやー今回は激戦だったな
She put up a real fight this time too. Both Riku and Shiori seem to be in a good mood, if not for quite the same reasons. I give it my all, like I normally do, but in the end, it came down to stamina. For someone like Riku, who exercises on a regular basis, the match we had wasn't enough for her to even break a sweat. She didn't seem out of breath at all, even at the end. Meanwhile, my attempted strategy of trying to end the match as quickly as possible backfired spectacularly since I used up all my energy early on. Well, you win some, you lose some.
というわけでカレーはチキンカレーに決定です鶏肉は私が用意しますね
Anyway, this means we're going with chicken curry. I'll take charge of getting the meat. I'm gonna make the audio a little lower for me, because it seemed like my model was bouncing during dialogues, and I may not like it. Anyway, that means we're going with chicken curry. I'll take charge of getting the meat.
あごめん今日部活で遅くなるから買い物行けねえかもしれないんだ私お米の係でいいか
Oops, sorry. Practice will probably run late tonight, so I won't be able to go shopping. Can I be in charge of rice?
了解。じゃあ私は野菜の係。
That's fine. I'll be in charge of veggies then.
カレーを作るのは久しぶりなので楽しみです
It's been a while since I last made curry. I'm kind of excited. I honestly don't really care what meat we use. I just wanted to face Riku again for the hell of it.
私が正しかったって橘さんもすぐに分かっちゃいますよ
You'll soon realize that I was right in my selection of meat, Tachibana-san. And seeing how happy Shiori is, I start to feel like this was the best possible outcome.
お手並み拝見だね。
Yep, I'm looking forward to seeing how you make it. The bell rings out, signaling the start of 6th period.
もうなんでみんな寝ちゃうのよ。
For crying out loud, why are you all asleep? Our final class of the day is modern literature, taught by Miss Asahi. With their energy depleted due to tennis or swimming, both the boys and the girls are falling asleep.
橘さん、あくびしない。じゃあ78ページのこのことわざの意味は？
No yawning in class, Tachibana-san. Now, can you tell me what the proverb on page 78 means? Seems like the model is still bouncing too.
慶軍の一角。ダブルチキンカレー。
Let's see. A swan among ducklings, double chicken curry. What the
鶴
heck?
はチキンじゃないからって変なこと言いながら寝落ちしないの。
Swans aren't chickens. Don't fall asleep while babbling nonsense. I wait for class to end, barely clinging to consciousness thanks to the sound of Miss Asahi's voice. Cinnamon buns, the device which I do use for monitoring the chat. It's died. I'm gonna put it on charge. Give me a moment, but I'm gonna be right back straight away. Oh yes, I'm back. And I'm also pretty sure I did hear Rin. Was it? Yeah, it was. Hi Rin, hi. What kind of teacher tells their student not to yawn during class? How about you make us interesting? Also, I'm gonna resize the window so that I can monitor the chat without the device. No problemo. Please do give me a moment. Yes. Okay. Should work like this. Is it fine on your side? No, wait. Hi, Rin. How are you doing? My device for monitoring chat decided to die with that battery right now. So I'm gonna do my best to see how to read the chat. Gonna be a bit difficult. Wait. Do give me a second. I'm gonna make it differently. We can do it. Huh. Okay. I might have found the solution. Awa. There we go. I need to move it slightly just yet. A tiny bit. Like this. Okay. There we go. Now I can see the chat. After coming back home, I sit in the living room, doing homework, watching TV, and waiting for my dad to arrive. I find it impossible to settle down, wanting to fulfill my responsibility as quickly as possible.
ただいまと。
I'm home. Oh,
おかえり。
welcome back. I really cannot wait to see Tachibana sharing about her family. Like, I truly don't get why she's so cold to her parents. After greeting him, I cut to the chase.
ねえ、買い物付き合ってくれない？
Will you go shopping with me?
なんだって？
I'm sorry, what did you say? He paused for a moment before asking. Is it that weird for a daughter to ask her dad to go shopping with her? To be fair, I already know the answer. I haven't asked either of my parents to go out with me anywhere since that incident during my third year of middle school.
明日調理実習なんだ。私野菜買ってくる係になって、車で行ける方にちょっといい野菜売ってるスーパーあるから、そこ行きたい。
I have a cooking class tomorrow and I'm in charge of getting the vegetables. There's a supermarket within driving distance that has good produce. I was hoping we could go there.
なんだって。いや。
What did you... No, never mind. He's so
すぐ
surprised.
準備するよ。ちょっと待ってな。
I'll be ready in a second. Wait right here. It took him a minute, but he finally understood the words that were coming out of my mouth. I realized this is partly my fault for asking him to go shopping with me after 3 long years, but he doesn't have to get this flustered about it.
これなら1秒でも早く帰ってくるべきだったな。
If I had known, I would have come back a little earlier.
別にいいよ。
It's fine, really.
必要な野菜がなくなってたら困るじゃないか。
You'll be in a pickle if the vegetables you want are sold out. My dad works in product development for a fairly well-known electronics company. He usually has to work late, but I know things have been quiet at the office lately, so I waited for him. So if he'd been any later, I probably would have just gone on my own.
にしても、どうして急にスーパーに？
But why the
言っ
supermarket?
たじゃん。あ、いや、私の気持ちは言ってないか。いい野菜あるなら買って、美味しく作らせてあげたい。
I told you, didn't I? Or maybe I didn't. If the veggies there are good, I wanna get some so the food we make will be extra tasty.
そっか。そうだよな。よし、準備できた。
Right, that makes sense. Okay, I'm ready to
小
go.
春は、お母さんはどうする？
What about your mom?
どうするって？
What about her?
朝買い物してから帰るって言ってたからな。今なら車で迎えに行って一緒に買い物行ける。
She mentioned wanting to go shopping later tonight. After she got home, we could pick her up and all go together.
別に。
That's... Before I can finish rejecting his plan, I remember what Shiori told me on Sunday.
お兄ちゃんが10歳の頃で、私は4歳になるちょっと前。死の意味もよくわからないま
Oh
ま、
my,
お母さんは病気でいなく
I
なっ
remember
た。
that scene.
私はただ悲しくって、寂しくって、ずっと泣いて。
それでいいよ。合流すれば。
A good idea, why not? That's such a sweet change.
カール。
My feelings toward my mom haven't changed one bit. But Shiori's words linger in my mind, and I find I can't distance myself from her like I have up until now.
すぐ連絡する。ああ、先に車乗ってていいぞ。助手席に明日捨てる予定の牛乳瓶とか置きっぱなしだからどかしてくれ。
I'll call her right now. Oh, you can go ahead and get in the car. There's a bunch of flattened milk cartons on the passenger seat I was meaning to recycle tomorrow, so just throw those in the back.
後ろ乗るし。
Or I can ride in the back. I remained silent as we headed toward the supermarket, picking my mom up along the way. I was able to get all the vegetables I needed, while enduring my mom lecturing me on produce selection. On the way back home, I reminisce about my own childhood. School hallway, 7:30 a.m.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
おはよ
Morning.
おはよう。
Morning. It's Wednesday, the day of our cooking class. The day begins the same way it always does. It does rhyme. It did rhyme. And yet anytime something special is planned, like the cooking class, there's tension in the air and everyone seems on edge.
二人ともちゃんと食材は持ってきたか？
Did you bring your ingredients?
鶏もも肉と手羽元ちゃんと買ったよ。カレーにぴったりの品種があったから楽しみだね。
Yep, I bought lots of Thai meat and wings. Dark meat is perfect for curry, so I can't wait.
さすがしおりだな。私もママの実家の方で買ってる美味しい米持ってきたぜ。
And you could count on you. I also brought some extra delicious rice from my grandparents' house.
私もなんか地元で作ってる新鮮な野菜っていうのを買ってきた。
And I have some locally sourced fresh produce.
おお、立派だな。
Oh,
そ
fancy.
れと各種隠し味。テレビで紹介されたものからネットで話題のものまで一通り。
There's some secret ingredients in there too. I scoured both the TV and the web for the perfect selection.
おう、チョコとかコーヒーとかはよく聞くけどさ。
Oh, when it comes to curry, a lot of people recommend chocolate or coffee.
何があるかはお楽しみ。
You'll have to wait and see.
今日は私の家で昔から使っていたレシピにしますからね。心遣いは嬉しいですけれど、使わないのではないでしょうか。
We'll be using an old family recipe that I brought from home. I appreciate the thoughtfulness you put into finding those secret ingredients, but we probably won't need them.
え、
Ouch. Huh?
もちろんルーも持ってきていますよ。授業までは調理実習室の冷蔵庫に置いておけるそうなので行きましょう。
I brought the root too, of course. I want to keep it cold in the fridge until class, so let's go. After we went shopping the day before, I ended up getting the chocolate and coffee Riku mentioned a moment ago thanks to my mom's unsolicited advice. Having to put up with my mom blabbing away was bad enough. Now Shuri has rendered my blood, sweat and tears meaningless in one full swoop. No, I'm back for real. Hi Carbon, welcome back. How was the hummus? Although her tone of voice is laid back and cheerful as always, I can tell that her enthusiasm for curry is unrivaled. School classroom 7:55 a.m. After leaving our ingredients in the home SC room, we return to class. I wait restlessly for a third period when cooking time will commence. I hope we will get some CGs during that scene. Oh, I love the backgrounds here. As soon as third period starts, we'll all gather together in the homemacy room. The hummus is pretty great. I made 1/2 kilo. Oh my! I just wanted to be done with it. So much? Each predetermined group stands at a different table preparing the ingredients they brought. It could use more garlic and could easily use one full onion extra. Oh, I see.
予言は11時50分まで。
Shuri with the
片
apron!
付けの時間を考
Cute!
慮すると
And the school uniform.
11時30分には完成
He's
さ
so
せて
cute.
おく必要があって、煮込み時間に50分は必要だから、下ごしらえはあと10分で。
Third period ends at 11:50, meaning we need to have everything ready to go by 11:30, so we have time to clean up after. We need to leave it to cook for 50 minutes, so that gives us 10 minutes of prep time. Goodness! Powiki! She mumbles to herself as she glances over the ingredients lined up on the table. We're just making curry, and yet there seems to be way more at stake than usual.
じゃあしおり、私は何からすればいい？私ほとんど料理しなくてわかんないから指示頼む。
Okay, Shuri, what do you want me to do? I'm gonna need you to direct me, since I don't really cook.
私もしおりの指示に任せる。
And me too, please.
わかりました。立花さんは普段お弁当を作っていますし、料理経験はありますよね。
Okay, Tachibana-san, you make your lunch all the time, right? So you have some experience cooking.
それなりに。
Yeah, you could say
わ
that.
かりました。 ならまずはリク、お米炊ける？
Okay, first of all, Riku, can you start on the rice?
あ、やっとく。
I'm on it.
おー、すごい。料理あんましないって言ってたのにできるんだね。
Oh, impressive. You said you don't cook, and yet it seems like you can after
こ
all.
れで褒められてもあんま嬉しくねえな。
I don't need your backhanded compliments.
お水は 5% だけ少なくしてね。リクの持ってきてくれたブランド、普通に炊くとちょっと柔らかいみたいだから。
But make sure to use 5% less water than usual. The brand you brought tends to get mushy when cooked like normal rice.
わかった。
Ha? Oh, okay, sure, no problem.
立花さんは野菜を切り始めてください。あ、ここにメモがあるので、この通りにお願いします。
Start cutting up the vegetables, Tachibana-san. Here, I made some notes. Try to follow them
オッ
exactly.
ケー。で、紙一枚にびっしり。野菜の大きさと切り方が細かく書いてある。字小さ。
Okay, you weren't kidding about the notes. This has everything down to what size to cut them into. The writing is so tiny.
何かおっしゃいましたか？
Did you say something? Oh my goodness.
何にも。
Nope, nothing at all.
では、これを5分でお願いします。
Please have those done in 5 minutes.
リク、炊飯器の準備はできた？もう
Is the rice cooker set up?
終わる。
All done.
早くしてね。予定より10秒過ぎちゃってるよ。
Hurry up, we're already 10 seconds behind schedule. She's going crazy.
ごめん。
Sorry.
厳しい。
She's merciless. The enthusiasm she showed leading up to this class is finally coming out in force. So pointing out our slightest mistakes in such a flat, emotionless tone of voice is pretty creepy.
立花さん、手が止まっていますよ。間に合いますか？
Tachibana, why did you stop cutting? Are you going to make it in time?
大丈夫。頑張る。
I'm doing my best here.
頑張らなくていいんです。結果を出してください。
It's not about doing your best, it's about the results.
ブラック企業だな、おい。
Simmer down already.
カレーだけにね。
We can simmer it until the vegetables are chopped.
プロじゃねえんじゃねえか？
I was talking about Shiori.
楽しそうにお話ししてるけど、手は止まってないよね。
I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves, but don't forget to keep chopping. But what is she actually doing right now, too?
ああ、ちゃんと鍋を出しといたぞ。
I got the pot out.
射程が似合うね。リク。
You make a great minion, Riku.
どういう意味だよ。
What's that supposed to mean? This is far more stressful than I ever expected a cooking class to be. Shiori runs a tight ship, but her instructions are precise and easy to follow. I wonder if this is what it's like to work part-time in a kitchen. As for Shiori herself, she's busy getting the meat ready. She's taking the chicken, which has been marinating in a mix of yogurt and apple jam all morning, out of the plastic bag before cutting it up into bite-sized chunks.
やっぱ包丁さばきが綺麗だな。動きも早いし。
The way she wields that knife is impressive. She can move so fast.
しおり料理上手って感じ。料理忍者。
Yeah, Shiori comes off like a pro chef, a culinary ninja. After cutting up the meat, she used the time we have left to drop the vegetables I chopped up into the pot, throw out the trash, and clean up. As I continue chopping while watching Shiori, I hear Riku speak up again.
しおりだけじゃなくて、2人ともだよ。
Shiori's not the only ninja out around here.
私も忍者？
You're talking about me?
そっちじゃねえよ。カオルもなんだかんだ時間通りに終わってるし、綺麗な断面だし、料理上手ってこと。
Not in the same way, of course, but you're staying on schedule. You keep your workspace clean, and you're a good cook on top of that.
さすが私って言いたいけど、まあ慣れじゃない。
I want to agree with you, but I'm not used to tooting my own horn.
でも、慣れるまでにも時間かかるからな。私ももうちょっと料理やんねえとな。お菓子なら作るんだけど。
It just takes practice. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need to work on my own cooking skills. All I can do is bake.
お菓子作れるんだ。何作るの？
Baking? Like what?
まあ、ドーナツかな。
Well, donuts. Again, she's already answering before I can pipe up with besides donuts. I'm done with my part of the work now, so Shiori isn't barking out any orders at me. With nothing left to do, I call to Shiori, who has started boiling the stew.
そっちどう？
How's it going over there?
煮込み始めたので一段落です。まだ目を離せませんけど、ルーを入れる時間までは少し落ち着けます。
Good, the curry is simmering now, which means I have to keep an eye on it. You can relax until it's time to add the roux.
しおりってカレー奉行なんだね。
The curry dictator has spoken.
どう
Goodness.
いうことでしょうか。
What's that supposed to mean?
自覚がないならまあいいや。
Maybe it's better if you don't know.
動画撮っとけばよかったよ。前の調理実習の時はここまでじゃなかったもんな。
I wish I told to film this. It's been way more exciting than the last cooking class.
もうリクまで。
Not you too, Riku. I was in a different group during the last cooking class. I don't even remember if I made ginger fried pork or Hainan's chicken rice, but it's clear that Shiori's curry recipe is close to her heart.
隠し味いろいろあるけど、これとか面白いよ。
So, about those secret ingredients, I think this one's pretty cool, so...
はいはい。では次の機会に入れてみましょう。
I get it already. We'll use them next time.
流された。
Rejected. And so we begin cleaning the knives and tidying up our workspace as we wait for the curry to be ready. It's too bad that my secret ingredients won't get to see the light of day this time, but I'm honestly curious about this curry that Shiori is being so particular about, so I wasn't that serious about wanting to put them in. After letting it cook for a while, Shiori turns off the heat, mixes in the roux, and brings everything back to a simmer again. We end up being able to finish on time without any issues.
完成です。
Oh, such a pretty art! This is what I was looking for. It's done.
おお。
Oh,
ありがとな、しおり。
thanks, Shiori.
じゃあさ、してみてよ、味見。しおりの作りたい味になったかどうか。ね。
Which only leaves the taste test. Is it exactly the way Shiori wanted it?
では、いただきます。
Yeah, okay then. Here goes nothing. Shiori, who's been cool as a cucumber this whole time, suddenly cries out in distress. Not goody? This is wrong. Her face immediately clouds over after taking a bite of curry. Both Riku and I take a spoonful each.
美味しいね。
It's really good.
このカレーめっちゃうまいぞ。
This curry is so
何が
delicious.
違うんだ。
What's the problem?
違うの。私の記憶の味と。
It doesn't taste the way I remember. Oh no. She refused to say anything more. She's most likely lost in her head, trying to figure out what went wrong.
何かが足りないんです。
Something's missing.
そうなのか。でもすごく美味しいぞ。このカレー。他のファンにも食べてもらいたいくらいだ。
But it's still pretty good. Good enough that all the other groups will want to try some.
ダメなの、これじゃ。
No, this is bad. This is all wrong.
そっか。じゃあ粘ってみよう。
Okay, well, let's see what we can do. I proceed to lay out my secret ingredients on the table. I have a collection that includes chocolate, coffee, cola, chutney, miso, soy sauce, and a few other things. Many ingredients it is. More than enough for one curry.
でも、私のレシピが間違っていたのかもしれません。
I don't understand. I followed the recipe perfectly.
どうだろう。食材の違いもあるし、完璧は無理だと思う。けど、しおりはさ、足りないって言ってた。直感的に出た言葉なんだろうけど、信じてみたら？
Every batch of ingredients is different, so I don't think it's possible to be perfect. But you said something's missing, right? Why not trust your own intuition then?
私の直感。
Trust my intuition?
時間のことなら心配すんな。片付けなら爆速でやってやるよ。それにちょっとくらい昼休みに食い込んだって文句言われないって。
If you're worried about time, don't be. I can clean up any mess in the blink of an eye. Besides, no one will complain if we stay in over lunch break.
リク。わかったよ。
Riku, okay, I'll try. And this is pretty much what I did mean before. That the last time there were many emotional and heavy scenes and moments, but the friends do make it so much better. And trying to move it onto the positive side, onto a bright one with new memories and whatnot. That's so sweet. I honestly love these parts. And I'm curious how it's gonna turn out. Her eyes look over the various secret spices that I've brought with me. She picks up each ingredient one by one, licks it, sniffs it, and yet nothing seems to ring any bells.
ダメかもしれません。
I don't think it's any of these.
そっか。でもさ、ダメなことなんてないって。ちゃんと美味しいし、そもそも調理実習の課題はクリアしてるんだから。で、カオルは？
But that doesn't mean it's bad. The curry is super delicious. And we've definitely done enough to pass the cooking class. Kaoru?
いるよ。
Here.
なんだそれ。
What the heck is that?
とんかつソース。カツカレーにしようって班が持ってきてたから借りてきた。
Tonkatsu sauce. One of the other groups is making curry with pork cutlets, so I borrowed it.
はあ？さすがにそれは。
Huh? Do you think that may be it?
一か八か。えい！
It's sink or swim time, right? Here goes.
おい。
Hey! I pour about a tablespoon's worth of the sauce directly into the curry. Oh my! That's a dangerous move there. Shiori, who's already run out of ideas on how to recreate the curry from her childhood, merely watches what I'm doing with bated breath. I turn up the heat slightly and give the whole thing a good stir before scooping some of the curry onto a spoon.
いただきます。
Let's see how it tastes.
どう？
So,
これは
this is...
この味です。厳密には少し異なりますけれど、やっぱりこの味です。
This is it. There's still a slight difference, but there's no denying this is what I remember. Oh, we did it.
難しい。
It tastes like my childhood.
私優勝。
I win.
カオル、どういうことだ？
How did you come up with that idea, Kaoru?
さ、お母さんが言ってたのを思い出したんだ。
Well, I remember something my mom said. Tachibana home living room, 9:16 p.m.
ソースなんてどう？
Hey, how about adding some Worcestershire sauce?
私が小さい頃お母さんたち、カオちゃんのおばあちゃんたちがね、カレーにソースかけてたの。
When I was a young girl, my mother, your grandmother, will often mix it into the curry.
変だなって思ってたけど、やってみたら意外と美味しくて。
I thought it was weird, but it's actually surprisingly delicious.
私たちと年の近い人だったら、結構カレーにソースかけてみる人が多かったんじゃないかな。
I think it was quite common back in the day. There's a lot of folks who'd mix Worcestershire sauce with their curry.
あとは他にもね。
There are other things you can use too. Let's see. I started to get annoyed and cut her off halfway through. Also, I didn't think we had any Worcestershire sauce, so I didn't bring any. Before I can continue any further, our homesy teacher claps her hands in a hurry-up gesture.
やべ、今のうちにお皿に盛っちゃおうぜ。
Crap, we still have to get everything on a plate.
結果オーライってことで。
Well, I think we can call this a success.
立花さん、ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much,
そう
Tachibana-san.
いうのはあと。リク、お米は？
You can thank me later. Where's the rice, Riku?
こっちも優勝だ。
I win too.
なんなのその言い方。
That doesn't make any sense.
カオルが先に行ったんだろ。
You said it first. Panicking, we rushed to get the curry and the rice on a plate. Somehow we managed to get everything ready in time for our lunch break. The chicken thigh and wing curry is the best I've ever had, and I even end up getting seconds, which is rare for me. But more than that, it's weirdly fun to eat it while seeing Shiori look so pleased. School courtyard, 12:35 p.m.
めっちゃ 食べたな。もうお腹いっぱいだ。
Phew! I ate so much, my stomach's beyond full.
そうだね。余っちゃったらどうしようかなって思ってたけど、大丈夫だったね。
Yeah, I was wondering what we were going to do with the leftovers, but it seems we won't have to worry about that.
しおりはちょっと食べ過ぎなような気もしたけど。
I can't believe you ate all of that. Compared to myself, who only got seconds, and Riku, who went back for thirds, Shuri had 4 helpings for curry. Now that I think about it, she had a big appetite back in the shopping mall at Yokohama too. I remember her saying she wanted to try more different foods, so maybe we'll end up back in Chinatown again someday.
しかし、なんとかなってよかったな。
I'm just glad it all worked out in the end.
お騒がせしました。
Yeah, I'm sorry for getting so upset.
結果オーライだよ。他の班とも味見し合ったけど、評判良かったよね。
Also, all that ends well. It was a big hit among the other groups too.
どうだって感じだよな。
We showed them how real cooking is done.
うん、それそれ。
So true.
嬉しいけど、レシピと慣れのおかげだよ。それに私、リクみたいにお菓子作りはできないしね。
I'm happy to hear you say that. But it only came out well because I used the familiar recipe. I can bake things like Riku can.
そういえばさっき言ってたね。お菓子作りのこと。
You did mention that earlier, huh? About the baking.
ああ、でも大した話じゃねえよ。最近は作ってねえしな。
Yeah, though it's not really that big of a deal, and I haven't baked anything recent. Wait. She stops talking her way through her sentence as if remembering something, and then begins speaking again.
そうそう。思い出の地巡りはどうするんだ？
That reminds me, are we still doing that memory tour thing? I've been wondering about that myself. Shuri mouths the words, "Oh right," before answering Riku's
思い
question.
出の地巡りは続けてみようって思った。一緒に東京に行った後、進路調査票は書けなくて意味がないのかもって考える時もあったんだけど。
I've decided that I want to keep going with the tour. After we went to Tokyo together and I still couldn't fill out the questionnaire, I started asking myself if there was any point to it.
調理実習でお母さんのレシピを思い出して思い出を振り返って私自身が忘れていることを思い出すことができたの。
But during our cooking class, I thought back on my mom's recipe and the memories surrounding it. I regained things that I'd
だから
forgotten.
私も忘れているようなことを思い出して何かが変わるかもしれないから続けたい。
I want
い
to
いか
keep
な？
I want to keep going in the hopes that I'll be able to retrieve more forgotten memories and that those will help me change in ways I couldn't before. Is it okay?
おう、しおりが続けたいって言うなら反対することなんてなんもねえよ。
Yeah, if you want to keep going, I've got no problem with it.
私も。で、予定はどうする？
Same here, so what's the plan?
続けるのは続けたいんですが今週というか今月はお休みにしようかなって思ってたんです。ちょっとお金が。
Well, I know I said I want to keep going, but I was thinking of taking a short break this week. Or later, this month. And there's also the matter of money.
ああ、なるほど。私もその方がいいかも。今月ちょっと使いすぎちゃってた。ガチャも引いたし。
Oh, right. Yep, makes sense. I'm kind of in the same boat. I maybe spent a little too much money on gacha rolls this
ガ
month.
チャ。
Gotcha.
しおりはお小遣い制？
Do we get an allowance, Shuri?
はい少し違うんですけど大体は。
Yes. Well, not exactly, but something like that.
しおりのとこバイト禁止だったしな。まあ2人は私と行く前にもお出かけしてたみたいだしそりゃあな。
Shuri isn't allowed to work a part-time job. Oh yeah, and you two also went out on a little day trip before we all went together. Gacha is big bad. Yeah, I do agree. If I ever did spend any money on gachas, it was because I got them coins with the rewards up. So it was not actually money that I did put myself there. It was due to leaving votes for the things online. Just a few coins it was.
ごめんね。
Sorry.
いや嫌味とかじゃねえんだ。
I'm not being sarcastic, just stating the facts. Wait, I think I lost myself a bit. Oh, okay. Okay. Brain cell is back.
分かってるよ。あとね、次は少し遠出したいなって思ってたの。だから予定もちゃんと立てないといけないなって。
I know, I was also thinking about going somewhere a little further away next time, but we'd need a more concrete plan for that. The money problem is actually quite a big one for all three of us. While my own situation might not be as strict as theirs, even I'm going to have to tighten my belt a bit after spending more this month than
遠出
usual.
ってどこ行くつもり？
Where were you thinking of going?
それはまだ内緒です。
That's still a secret.
内緒か。来週から試験期間入っちゃうし、夏休みとかにするか？
A secret? Well, exams are next week, so were you thinking of going during summer break?
三者面談の前には言っておきたいの。
No, I was hoping to go sometime before parent-teacher conferences.
まあ確かに。進路調査票の締め切りは三者面談の前って言ってたしな。
That makes sense. I remember you saying the deadline for the questionnaire is right before
そ
then.
れに夏休みに入ったらリクも部活の日が多くなっちゃうよね。
And you'll be busy with practice once summer break starts, Riku.
それだ。うちの水泳部は厳しくない方だけど、それなりに練習日はあるな。
Good point. Our team might not be that strict, but we do practice a lot.
じゃあ試験明けの土日が狙い目だね。
Making the weekend directly after our exams the prime time to go.
はい。それまでにはどこに行きたいかちゃんと話せるように心の準備をしておきます。そこに行けばきっと私の中で何かが変わると思うんです。
Yes, that'll give me enough time to get ready, both physically and emotionally. And I'm sure that going there will change something
オ
inside
ッ
me.
ケー。期末テストのご褒美になるな。
Okay, it'll be like a reward.
しおりのペースで大丈夫。
Yeah, I'm on board with whatever you want to do, Shiori.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. That basically wraps up our conversation regarding the memory tour. The 26th, which is next Monday, marks 1 week before the start of exams. When all clubs go on break, our exams are all in the following week, starting July 3rd. The entire 2-week block of time is considered our exam period. I'm curious as to where exactly she plans on taking us, but I'm sure the process of figuring out the perfect spot is an important part of tracing her memories through her past.
じゃあさ、あんまりお金かからないことしないか？
How about we do something that doesn't cost too much money?
瞑想とか？
What, like meditation?
ちげえよ。お菓子作り？
No, like baking. Whoa, girl.
二人ともお菓子はあんま作んねえって言ってたろ。私も久々に自家製ドーナツ作りたいし、一緒にどうだ？
You both admitted that neither of you bake, right? It's been a while since the last time I made donuts at home, so why don't we do it together?
試験前の土日で何もできないのもちょっと物足りねえしさ。
It seems like a waste not to take advantage of the weekend before exams.
それどこで？
Where to?
親に確認してみないとわかんねえけど、うち来てもらうのがいいかな。
I still have to check with my parents, but I'm sure you guys could come over.
そっか。ならせっかくだし泊まってもいい？私先生に振られてからずっと人恋しいし。
Okay, if we're coming over anyway, how about we spend the night? I've been longing for company ever since I got dumped.
なんなんだよその言い方。まあでも泊まりも楽しいかもな。
Why did you have to say it like that? Well, a sleepover might be fun too. Yay!
でもしおりは泊まりは厳しいか。
Do you think your dad will let you, Shuri? Come to think of it, I remember hearing something about how strict Shuri's dad is. From what I can tell, she only seems to go out when her dad isn't around. Ah? If Shuri isn't allowed to sleep over, then maybe we should stick with a normal day trip. But as I'm thinking that, Shuri checks something in her notebook and speaks up in a serious voice.
今週ならお父さんは出張です。金曜日から日曜日の夜まで。
My dad is on a business trip this week, from Friday until Sunday night.
本当か？
Really?
けれど泊まりとなると
I still don't know if he'd be okay with me sleeping over.
バレなきゃ大丈夫。これ経験だ。
What he doesn't know won't hurt him, speaking from experience.
カオルの場合は思いっきりバレてたんじゃなかったか？突っ込みにくいこと言うのやめろよな。
Didn't your parents eventually find out everything, too? If you're gonna have bad ideas, at least try to set me up for better jokes about them.
ママに言っておけば内緒で泊まってもらうのは全然問題ないと思う。
I'm
その
sure if I
辺分かってくれるタイプだしさ。
I'm sure if I explain everything to my mom, it won't be a problem. She's pretty understanding about that kind of stuff.
そうかな。なら大丈夫かも。
Oh, in that case it might be okay. Maybe.
じゃあドーナツでパジャマパーティーだね。この前一緒に買ったパジャマやっと着れるよ。
Looks like we're going to have ourselves a donut pajama party. We can put those pajamas we bought the other day to good use.
はい。
Yeah.
ちょっと待って。それ聞いてねえぞ。
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't hear anything about those pajamas.
ごめん。
Sorry.
マジな謝罪はやめてくれ。事情は分かってるからさ。とにかく。
Knock it off with the apologies. I get how things are already. Moving on. Cinnamon buns, I'm gonna go check on the device if it has recharged. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna run an ad break. So that my absence here won't be too much on you, I guess. Okay, give me a moment. 1 minute ad break it is. Okay. Be right back. Awa! Your local fox in the box is here. A bit more than a minute break it was, since she had to take the toilet break. I couldn't do it in the box after all. No, I did not find it to be that proper. Okay, give me a moment, I'm gonna fix the settings of the screen. Give me a moment. Awa. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh. Ta 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 ta. Have to move it slightly. A tiny bit. There we go. Everything is set. We do be back. To reading the visual novel. I actually did want to share my coverage of the demo of this game back when it did release. But it flopped due to reasons. Like my recording did flop, I had to remake it, but then suddenly the game did release. So I did not manage to do it. But I'm happy I got to play this game. I'm quite happy about it. Because I'm really enjoying this game. And I had my expectations set high for it. And I was right about it. Yes. Okay, so knock it off with the apologies. I get how things are already. Moving on. She claps her hands together, beaming from ear to ear.
これで決まりだな。今週の土日はうちでお泊まり会だ。午前で部活終わっからお昼から開始。それでいいか？
It's decided we're going to have a sleepover at my place this weekend. We'll head over after morning classes are done on Saturday. Sound good?
お泊まり会なんて小学生の頃以来かも。
Oh yeah, I recognize the pain in failed recordings. Yeah, I had a game that simply wouldn't allow to be recorded. Oh no, it was a good thing because I did not enjoy the game. Oh, at least that. I remember one day I decided to take more time dedicated to my recordings, and like I did record 3 episodes of a game, only then to realize my OBS decided to tilt randomly and not to connect my microphone audio. Like I spent hours, decided to be productive, to bring myself forward with the work, and it was all for nothing. Like, no, please. As if it were the first time. The time before that, I already did one and it did not capture the audio of the game, but like the settings were all proper. It just didn't work for some reason. It does tilt randomly to me sometimes, so yes. But yeah, as of lately, I switched to Streamlabs. It does work better for me. And doing less Susibaka jokes. Sure, I'm pretty sure the last time I slept over at a friend's house was in elementary school. Oh wow!
私もかも。
Same. The bell rings out, signaling the start of 5th period. We'd been so engrossed in our conversation that we lost track of time, and we all scrambled to get to class. Hi, Craig. Hi. Sus. Yasu. A sussy fox in the box it is. How are you doing on this fine evening?
楽しいな。
I do wonder if it's evening for you as well. That was kinda fun. I murmur absent-mindedly to myself. I suddenly feel like my daily life has moved into a new orbit. Because I had
どうかしまし
friends.
たか？
Something wrong?
なんでもない。
Nope, nothing at all.
変なの。
Geez, you're such a weirdo. Because I'm having so much fun right now. I'm tired, having been online for a long time, too much work just to film my online activities. Oh my! And it's 2 AM right now. ⴰᴏᴍᴜ night it is! Or ⴰᴏᴍᴜ morning. I do cold night during 2 AM, personally. I'm sorry about too much work thingy. I hope you managed to get some rest. Perhaps during the holidays. Riku goes off to practice after school like usual. Shuri and I end up leaving school at the same time and decide to walk home together. In class during lunch break, and now after school, the time I spend with Shuri and Riku keeps growing by the day. The fact that both of them seem to be loners is probably a big reason for this. It's like the three loners have ended up forming a group of our own, and honestly, I don't see anything wrong with that. And tomorrow Friday means that I will need to wake up at 6 AM tomorrow. Oh my! Will you be able to? Go to sleep, Craig. Exactly. Go to sleep. Get that sleep. Stop looking at this fox in the box like, I know I'm beautiful with the ribbons and whatnot. But I'm always here. So, possibly get the slappy. You need that. Of course, do evaluate yourself what is better to you. But, yeah, just saying. A big reminder it was. Toriko's practice sessions mean Shuri and I end up spending a lot of time together, just the two of us. On the bright side, Yasu?
まだお腹いっぱいだよ。今日は夕ご飯食べられないかも。
I still got sleep. Oh, Sleepy. I'm still full from lunch. I wish it was me. I'm not sure if I have room for dinner tonight.
そうですか。私は夕飯の時
I
間に
did
向
eat
けてお
my
腹
lunch,
が空いてきましたよ。
but I don't feel full after it so far. Not at the moment. I'm always hungry and I keep numbing on these tangerines. I think I ate 6 so far today. And it's basically 6 tangerines every day or more. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I think I should have made a tangerine model. A tangerine fox in the box model. Oh, guess it's fine since usually Friday my work time is until 12. Oh, I see. Please do what is best for you. Don't forget to take care of yourself. It will be important. Sleep is important. Really, once it gets closer to dinner time, I'm sure I'll be starving again. That's me. That's more like me.
しおりの胃って私と同じ構造なのかな。
Sometimes I feel like your stomach exists in a different reality than mine.
失礼ですよ、もう。
Well, that's rude. She suddenly stops walking before opening her mouth, a somewhat troubled look on her face.
橘さん、
ど
Tachibana-san,
うしたの？
what's up?
ありがとうございました。私の作りたいカレーを最後まで諦めないでくれて嬉しかったです。
I wanted to thank you for not giving up on the curry I wanted to make. It made me really happy.
ああ、うん。あれってさ、
Hey, it's fine. I just... Gyepi romance novel sleep-eyed. Yes, so it is. Before I can say anything else, she nods. I decide no further words are necessary, assuming she understands what I'm trying to say. Instead of moving on, she clears her throat before continuing in a calm voice.
今日の調理実習は私にとって思い出の地巡りに近いことだったんです。亡くなった母のカレーはお兄ちゃんが好きだったんです。
Today's cooking class was almost like going on one of our memory tours. My brother used to love my mom's curry.
母が作ってくれたカレーを直接覚えているわけではありません。
I never cooked curry
兄は
myself.
そのカレーが大好きでした。
Now I'm curious about
お
it.
兄ちゃんと
I'm
お
curious
父さんとで何度も作っ
about
てくれまし
curry.
た。
I don't fully remember the curry she used to make for us, but I remember how much my brother loved it. She used to make it all the time for him and for my dad.
兄の死後カレーを作ることはなくなりました。お父さんと2人で食べきれないからってだけじゃないんです。やっぱり思い出が強すぎました。
We never made curry again after my brother's death. It's not that me and my dad had gotten sick of it, but it brought back too many memories. Which is why she's so particular about the type of meat and the cuts used in the curry. I understand not wanting to get too creative with a recipe she was familiar with, and her distress over the missing ingredient was partly due to her memories that resurfaced after tasting the curry.
けれど今日思い出のカレーを橘さんとリクと一緒に作って食べて安心しました。食べても涙が出るんじゃなくって素直に美味しいって思えて懐かしいって言えましたから。
But then I made that same curry with you and Riku today, and I felt overwhelmed with relief. I didn't cry, and all I could think about was how delicious it was. It reminded me of days gone by, but in a good way.
何も言わずに押し付けてしまってすみませんでした。
Sorry for dumping all of this on you.
私は嫌なことなんてなかったから謝られても困るよ。多分リクも同じ。美味しいカレー食べれてよかったし、それがしおりの思い出の味っていうならなおさら。
Nothing bad happened, so I'm not sure why you're apologizing. I'm sure Riku feels the same way. We got to eat delicious curry, and if part of what made it delicious was the memories of your childhood, that's even better.
せっかく美味しくて楽しかったんだから暗いのはなしにしよう。笑ってようよ。
After such a delicious, fun experience, why be sad? We should be laughing instead.
橘さん
Tachibana-san.
ほら笑顔。
Come on, show me a smile. A $1 million smile it is. Oh, ah! There we go. $1 million smile. I poke my fingers into her cheeks and pull up slightly, forcing her mouth into a smile.
笑顔ですね。
Okay, here. There we go. Much better.
ほっぺたもちもちだ。
Your cheeks are so squishy. Oh no!
笑顔関係ないじゃないですか。
Hey, that has nothing to do with my smile. I may have forced her into smiling, but once I remove my fingers, it stays in place. And seeing her smile naturally brings one to my own face.
なんかずっと悲しいことって気がしてたんだ。しおりの言う記憶の上書きっていうのがさ。だけどしおりを見てたらちょっと違うのかもって思ってきたんだ。
I always thought of your wish to overwrite your memories as something sad, but seeing you like this, I think I might just have been wrong about that.
どういうことでしょうか。
What do you mean?
楽しい思い出を増やすって考え方もできるんじゃないかな。
Instead of replacing sad memories, it's more like you're making more fun ones. I do agree upon that. Shiri doesn't talk about her brother's death much, but her very silence makes it obvious that going on this memory tour and revisiting her past with her brother isn't easy for her. Still, she seems to be smiling a lot more now compared to when I first met her.
お兄ちゃんを忘れさせてください。
The first meeting it was, outside of school. It's almost as if that haunted look of hers from before was an illusion, but most important of all,
しおりの笑ってるとこもっと見たいな。
I wish I could see you smile like that more often. Ah! That's so sweet! Oh, what?
それはどういう意図でしょうか。
She's going full ababababababa. What? What exactly do you mean by that? Ababababababa.
言葉通りだよ。しおりが笑ってると私も楽しくなれるから。
Huh? Exactly what I said. When you're happy, I'm happy.
そんなまっすぐに言わないでください。
You can't just say things like that so bluntly. She immediately averts her gaze, looking down at the ground. Her intense and unexpected reaction catches me off guard. With her expression still neutral, she turns back to me.
私が作ろうとしていたのは思い出のカレーだということにいつから気づいていたんでしょうか。
I want to ask you something. When did you figure out the curry I was going to make was meaningful to me?
カレーに入れるお肉の話をしてた時くらい？
Around the time we started arguing about what meat to use.
鶏肉はジューシーで美味しいですし、手羽元も一緒に入れれば旨味も出ます。何より値段も低めでお肉たっぷりにできますし、お肉が多くても嫌な感じがしません。それに昔からうちではカレーといえばチキンだったんです。
I'm not someone who thinks a woman's place is in the kitchen, but it's fair to say that the largest percentage of cooking is done by mothers, especially while their children are still young. Everything I've heard about Shiri's father makes me think he doesn't know his way around a kitchen. So when she mentioned it was a childhood recipe, I simply put two and two together. Leaving the theoretical stuff out,
しおりのことをちょっと分かってきたからさ。
I've come to know you pretty well by now.
じゃあなんでテニス対決したり変なアレンジしようとしたりしたんですか？
Then why do you keep trying to change the recipe? And what about the tennis
言っ
match?
たじゃん。しおりのいろんな表情を見たくなったって。
I told you, right? I want to see your face go through all kinds of different emotions. Oh my!
さっきの言葉、そういう意味だったんですか？
That's not what you said at all.
どうだろう。
Huh, wasn't it?
もう怒りました。
Yeesh, you're starting to tick me off. Putting she hurries ahead of me before turning back.
さっきのお兄ちゃんを忘れるだけじゃなくて楽しい思い出を増やすって考え方もできるという話の続きですけれど、
About what you said earlier, how I wasn't only forgetting the sad memories of my brother, but increasing the number of happy ones.
立花さんの言うようにできるかどうかは分かりません。やっぱり私はまだお兄ちゃんのことをいつも思い出してしまいますから。
I'm not sure if I can do that. I've come to realize that no matter how hard I try, I always remember
け
him.
れどその思い出の隙間に少しずつ立花さんが入ってきているのは間違いありません。
But with that said, the memories we've been making together are slowly beginning to find their place in my mind.
だから私も立花さんの笑顔をもっと見てみたいです。泣き顔も可愛らしいですけれど、やっぱり笑顔の方がいいですよね。
Which is why I want to see you smile more too. Though it is rather adorable when you cry, a smile looks much better on you. Oh my. What does that mean? Adorable when I do cry. No, thank you. She says, bathed in the glow of the setting sun. I appreciate the sincerity too. I'm glad to see her smiling again already, though rehashing that wall crying incident is completely unfair.
実は前お兄ちゃんみたいになろうとしていただけの時より思い出の地巡りを始めてからの方がお父さんの機嫌が良くて家で話すことも増えたんです。
Actually, my dad's mood has improved considerably since I started my memory tour, compared to when I was simply trying to be like my brother. We've been talking a lot more recently. Sweet!
もしかしたら仕事でいいことがあっただけで私は関係ないのかもしれませんけど、でもやっぱり何かが変わったのかもしれませんから続けてみようと思ったんです。
Maybe it has nothing to do with me and something good happened at work, but it's clear that something's changed, which is why I decided to keep going with the tour.
まあさっき話した通りちょっとお休みにはなっちゃうんですけれど、お泊まり会すごく楽しみにしています。
Like I said before, I really do want to go on a small vacation of sorts. but I'm really excited about our sleepover.
そうだね。
Yeah, me too. I say after catching up to her. We continue walking side by side until we reach the stairs leading to the subway. Before she can get ahead of me, I quicken my pace. It'd be too embarrassing to let her see the look on my face right now. Chorus room, 11:14 p.m. When I get home, I eat dinner, take a shower, and then get ready for bed. Just as I'm starting to doze off while playing games on my phone, I hear a loan notification pop up.
ごめん、今週の土日は弟の友達が泊まりに来るらしくって、うちでお泊まり会するのダメだった。
Sorry, it looks like the sleepover is a no-go since my younger brother is already having his friends over. So Riku has a younger brother. The thought oddly crossed my mind as I read her text, my fingers moving to reply with that conscious thought.
うち行けるか聞いてみる。
Ask my parents if we can have it here. After sending it, I start to have second thoughts. I don't think I've had any friends over since the time I ran away from home in middle school. In fact, I hardly share anything about my school life with my mom at all. But when I think about how our sleepover might have to be cancelled, all I can see is the way she looked when we were walking to the station together. I don't want to see any hint of sadness on that face of hers, so I'll do whatever it takes to make sure our plans don't fall through.
本当か？なら頼む。
Really? I'd appreciate it. Shuri sends a much at the cow sticker. I'd expect seeing ask my parents in the morning, and they both send me a sticker in response. Asking my parents if I can have friends over is actually quite an emotional undertaking. Shuri and Riku already know about my fugitive past, but they have no idea how strained my relationship with my parents still is even now. And they don't really need to know, which is why I'm going to try a little harder moving forward. Tachibana home, living room, 6:53 a.m.
おはよう、かおちゃん。
Morning, Kao-chan. My mother greets me as I walk into the living room the next morning.
おはよう。お父さんは？
Morning, where's Dad?
今日はお仕事早いみたいで、もう出たよ。
He had to leave early for work. He's already gone. It looks like my mom woke up earlier than usual and made breakfast. I'm usually the first to wake up, which is why I take care of breakfast and lunch, but I guess she got up with my dad today. I decided to eat the food she made, since it'd be a waste to toss it. As I silently eat the grilled salmon and miso soup she set aside for me, my mom begins talking.
ねえ、かおちゃん。
So, Kao-chan,
昨日の調理実習どうだった？みんなで美味しいカレー作れた？
how did your cooking class go yesterday? Did your curry come out well? Tell her that you used her tips. Come on. The last thing I want is talk about any of this with her, but she did take me shopping 2 days ago, and if it wasn't for her random story, I'm not sure I would have stumbled on Shuri's missing ingredient.
できたよ。
It was fine.
本当？よかった。みんなで食べるカレーって美味しいよね。隠し味はどれか使ってみた？ガオちゃんのことだから全種類入れてみたとか。
Really? I'm glad to hear that. Curry tastes even better when you eat it with other people. What secret ingredient did you end up using? Knowing you probably added them all, huh?
そんなんしない。でもソース入れるってのを教えてくれて助かった。
There's no way I'd do that, but thank you for telling me about the war sister share sauce trick. There we go! We thanked the mother.
そうなの？お母さんたちの世代だと結構流行ったんだよ。いいアクセントになって。
That's what you use it? It's a popular addition among folks from my mom's generation. It helps accentuate the
そ
flavor.
れ一昨日に聞いたからもういい。
Yeah, you already told me all that yesterday. Thanks, too.
え？
Huh? Oh, this is annoying. But right now, I think the right thing to do is just to thank her. It
今
is...
なんて言ったの？私よく聞こえなかったな。
Did you just say something? I couldn't quite catch that. Wait, I'm gonna make the audio even lower for me in hope that my model stops bouncing when the characters do speak up. Let's see.
いい、知らない知らない。
I don't know what you're talking about.
ねえかおちゃん、もう一回。
Come on, Kao-chan, you can say it. Mama. Let's see. She won't stop bugging me, but at least now I can ignore her with a clear conscience. I'd like nothing more than to finish breakfast without saying anything else, but there's one more thing I have to ask her.
あのさ、
何？
Yes?
今週の土曜日、友達がうちに泊まりに来ても。
This Saturday, can I have some friends over? Brain is not braining. Trying still to figure out the better balance.
かおちゃんのお友達？
Your friends?
そうだよ、友達2人。お菓子とか作るの、午後から。
Yes, two of them. We want to bake something in the afternoon.
そっか、お泊まり会か。
I see. You want to have a sleepover?
いいの、ダメなの。
Is that fine or not?
ちょっと待っててね。いいよ。
1 second. Yep, it's all good.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
また言ってくれた。お泊まり会か。いいな。
It's been a while since the last time you asked. Hey, a sleepover, huh? Sounds like fun. She continued blabbering away to herself, but I get through breakfast without having to respond to any of it. After putting away my dishes, and before getting ready for school, I glance over at my mom, who looks as happy as always. School hallway, 7:50 a.m. I just barely make it to school before classes start at 8 a.m. I pass Yuri and Riku in the hall as I head to homeroom.
立花さん、おはようございます。
Good morning, Tachibana-san.
おっす、かおる。
Hey, Kaoru.
おはよう。
Morning. I can tell Riku had practiced this morning from the faint whiff of chlorine in her tied back hair. Coming to school and greeting my classmates. It's a pretty normal thing to do, and one I've done countless times before, and yet for some reason, going through such mundane motions right now fills me with joy.
あ、お泊まり会予定確認しておいたよ。OK だって。
I was able to talk to my parents about the sleepover. We're good to go.
マジか。ほんとごめん。ありがとな。
Seriously? I'm sorry I couldn't host, but thanks so much for doing it.
よかったです。立花さんのお家、ちょっと緊張しますけれど、行くのが楽しみですね。
That's great news. I'm a little nervous to visit your house for the first time, but excited too. Just as I'm about to step inside our classroom, Mrs. Ahi calls my name. Come to think of it, first period is modern literature.
ああ、3人ともおはよう。最近仲がいいのね。
Oh, morning, you three. You've been hanging out a lot lately. We all respond in unison to her greeting, and she continues.
三者面談は1学期の最後だからね。進路調査票のことも忘れないように。ね。
Parent-teacher conferences are at the end of the semester. Don't forget to turn in your question before then, okay?
はい。
I won't. She answers casually enough, but I can't help but feel the weight behind her words. Knowing Shuri's personality, it's not hard for me to imagine her refusing to open up to Mrs. Ahi about her memory tour.
先生しつこい。
Use a break, sensei.
ちゃんと先生って言えるのね。で、しつこいのは仕方ないでしょ。とにかく困ったらいつでも相談してね。
So you finally started calling me sensei. You know, I wouldn't have to hound you if you just do the assignment. At any rate, if you're stuck, come to talk to me.
じゃあ授業始めるから急いで。出席までに座ってないと遅刻つけちゃうよ。
Now, hurry along to class. If you are not in your seat when the bell rings, you'll be marked late.
やべ。
Yikes, off I go. Okay. I know it was a trivial conversation, but Shiori's attitude regarding the questionnaire seems about the same as before. I guess the memory tour can only do so much to help her change. Not like I have room to judge. Even now, simply saying the word sensei caused my heart to ache a little. Oh. But still, we're making some progress.
幸せになろう。
Okay, so we did clear chapter 5 cinnamon buns. I'm ending the stream here because I do be a tad tired so far.
朝か。
I really enjoyed this chapter. Like, it was not perhaps maybe as motivated as the other ones that did have some dramatic parts to them. But yeah, so many things that happen in either way. Fun moments mainly. Precious memories among friends. I really enjoyed this chapter personally. I hope you did enjoy the stream as well. Do give me a moment just yet. I'm gonna see whom to raid as per usual. And for the next stream Marino, I'm not sure when I'm gonna host it, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be there. At the very least, during the holidays vacation, I will be surely there. But before that, I had no idea, really. We're gonna see about that, we're gonna see. In case I do stream, as always, I will warn you beforehand 1 hour before that, on Twitter and on my Discord server. And yeah. So far, I really cannot wait to progress more with this visual novel. It's super fun. That and also Suika game. Like, yesterday, I did play Suika offline. I did play Suika offline and I managed to make the watermelons pop among themselves. I was so proud of myself. I did like 6,000 points and more. Proud fox it is. Proud fox in the box moment. Thank you for the stream. Oh no, thank you for stopping by. I had a lot of fun, honestly. Both with the game and with your company, Simon Mans. I always do really appreciate your presence. It is very dear to me. I know I'm quite repetitive coming to that at the end of the streams, but that's the truth. And I care about sharing it with you. Yes, so let's see whom we could raid. Okay, I found whom we're going to read. It's ᴄᴏᴍᴍᴜ. They are a VTuber currently as well, who is working on some art. They're also cozy, so yes, perfect, I would say. So we're going to read ᴄᴏᴍᴍᴜ. Cinnamon buns. This is the raid message to copy paste. Keep your raid for a Gyepi day, so that they will have a Gyepi day indeed, or a Gyepi time offered from Fox in the Box. And yeah, we're going to see each other soon, but I cannot grant a date, a scheduled date just yet. But we're gonna see each other pretty soon. In the meanwhile, thank you for stopping by. I had plenty of fun. I'm really enjoying this visual novel. Like, I'm really digging it. The story did captivate me a lot, and I'm very curious to continue it together with you. Thank you for the cozy time spent together, Cinnamon Buns, and we're gonna see each other next time. Raid is beginning. See you soon. Bye bye.